Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to our channel. Today I have a different kind of video. I have a pile of laundry right here, and we also have a lot of updates with our life. Some things have happened. Haven't been vlogging. I didn't want to vlog because I didn't want to start giving you guys information because stuff has been changing constantly. Let's see how much I can get done before my kids realize that I'm in here trying to film. I have a lot of laundry. We have been cleaning and getting rid of a lot of stuff because we are moving. So this happened very last minute. We've known for about 3 weeks the reason why we are moving. Our lease is about to be up here, and also my husband's job. We haven't told you guys what he does, but he works with the post office. So I didn't want to say anything because he was still going through training. It takes a very long time and it's like a long process to work for the post office. So that's why I didn't tell you guys, because he was still going through training and stuff like that. So what he does is he subs for someone who has a route. He doesn't know when he's going to work. He just, if the main person wants a day off, then he goes in and works for them. So he basically covers, and then Sundays he goes in and does Amazon packages. Here, or not here, but where he works, the post office, the town where he works, they're so busy that they also deliver on Sunday. They just do packages. Right now he's been working max 3 days a week, which is not great, but we expected it because that's what they told him. There was a span where it was really good because the lady who he subs for, her car broke down, so she was out for 2 full weeks. So he did full time for 2 weeks, and when we saw that paycheck, it was amazing. As you guys, or maybe you don't know, but I have an Etsy shop and business has slowed down, so that's why Joel got a job. And so anyways, with him only working sometimes 2 days a week, it's not working out for us. So he found a post office closer to where we're from. You guys, if you're not aware, we aren't from where we live. We came up here because of when Jaden was a baby. He is now 10. When he was a baby, the economy wasn't that great, and so Joel was looking for work, and we basically moved for work, and now we're moving again for work. But it's fine because we're moving back closer to home. That's what's been going on, and it hasn't been the smoothest. It's hard looking for a house when you live 4 hours away from where you're moving. Thank God we have family there. We are moving back where our family is from. I said we never would, but that teaches you to never say never, because we're going back. Our family's been there, so they've been looking at houses with us over FaceTime. Sorry, the neighbor's dogs are chasing a squirrel, or maybe someone's walking by. I don't know. It's been rough, and then there was a whole process with this house, and it's still ongoing. And it's so stressful. So stressful. Not just moving in itself is stressful, but when you have things going on. So we found this house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. The floor plan is a little bit smaller than what we have now, but it's an older house, and older houses don't have quite as big of living rooms and stuff like that. It doesn't have a laundry room. The laundry hookups are in the dryer, which is fine. I mean, they're in the garage, which is fine. So we applied to rent this house. It was the first house we looked at. It's in a really good part. The town is good, period, but it's in a really cool part of town because me and Joel both grew up literally blocks from where this house is. So I think it's really crazy that our kids are gonna, fingers crossed, are gonna grow up in a house literally blocks from where we grew up. And so anyways, and then our family is literally blocks away, so if we wanted to go visit, we could walk, or you know, it'd be like a real quick drive. We applied for this house. There was one other person or couple that was applying for this house, and it was a older couple. Well, since it's an older house, you know, they make you sign on the lease that there could possibly be lead in the paint, since it was a house built before 1979. And so, okay, we looked at the house, and the other people, since they looked at it first, they got, you know, first come, first serve. They wanted it. It was an elderly retired couple. I'm not sure if I told you guys that. It was an elderly retired couple, and they wanted it. So we were super bummed because we really liked the house and the location and all that. And so we were like, great, we're not gonna get the house. Or what is it? I can never think of what it's called. The person who shows you houses. Realtor. The realtor. Our realtor that has been looking for a house for us or helping us find houses. She was like, you know, we will keep you guys on the list. We went ahead. She said, okay, so she said we didn't have to turn in an application because they already had someone and they were pretty sure that they were going to give it to them. And I was like, well, why don't we just turn in one anyways? So if something happens, they have our stuff on file and they've already looked at it and we're already, you know, going on with the process. So she was like, okay, we can do that, that's fine. So we turned in an application, and I'm glad we did, because it was the craziest thing. We were stressing out trying to find something else. Our realtor called us. I don't know why I have such a hard time remembering what that's called. Our realtor called and said, you will never, I knew something was up because, oh my God, I hate when Joel takes his socks off and leaves them all rolled up, and then I wash them like that and they're hard to get out. She called and she was like, you will never believe what happened. They were signing, it's Sunday, all of my kids are here and Joel's at work. And she was like, you will never believe what happened. They were signing the paperwork, and on the last page where it says there could be lead in the paint, they backed out. So I was like, oh, like what are the odds? And we were so excited. This was like 2 weeks ago. So okay, then we didn't do our background check yet because we would have to pay $40 per applicant over the age of 18. So we waited on the background check because we didn't want to spend $80 and then not get the house. So we went ahead and did the background check, paid the $80, and everything was good. Passed the background check, application was accepted. Well, then the lease comes and our move-in, okay, so we're not moving until the end of next month because the kids are still in school. So I guess they thought we were gonna move in May 1st. And so when we got the lease to sign online, I had to print the lease and then sign it and then scan it and email it back. That's been the whole process with this being so far away. She sent the lease and it said move-in date May 1st. On the application, they didn't see that I filled in move-in date June 1st. They just assumed that we were going to move in ASAP. So they were like, we can't hold the house. I was like, are you serious? They can't hold the house. If you guys want us to hold it, you're gonna have to pay half of May's rent. And I was like, no, not paying half of May's rent when we're not even gonna be living there. We're already on a very, very, very tight budget. And no, we're not paying, no. And we would also have to pay for the deposit right away. So I was like, no, sorry. I don't know. We can't do that. We're not gonna do that. So the house went back on the market. If someone else gets the house before we can move in, or like if someone else wants it, fingers crossed, so far nobody has looked at the house that we know of. I can hear Kamdyn right outside the door growling like a little bear. So anyways, nobody else has looked at it that we know of. If somebody else gets it before we can move in, we will get refunded the background check fee because they didn't see that the move-in date wasn't until June 1st. That's what we're dealing with. So we've taken Cadence out of gymnastics because There's no need to pay for that when we're on a tight budget and we're about to move. She really wasn't upset about it. She's really excited to be close to family. They've never experienced that. Jaden's the only one that has experienced living close to family. But he doesn't even remember because he was so small. Like, we literally moved to the area where we are now when he was maybe 18 months. They're really excited to be with family and cousins and, you know, be able to visit whenever and not have to make a weekend trip out of it and a 4-hour drive out of it. And so that's where we are. That is what has been going on. So I got a lot of boxes from Walmart the other day. I have to start packing. I was holding off on packing because the landlord wanted to take pictures of the house to put up online so they could have some renters lined up. And then she called and said that they had just put up old pictures and that someone wants it already just from those pictures, so they don't need to take new pictures. Oh my god. I was trying to turn these inside out and I threw them and they landed on my foot, so I didn't have to get off the bed and go to the floor and get them. So they found somebody to rent this house already. Anyways, Carson got up way too early. So they found somebody else. You meanie. She's so tired. She got up way too early. So I've been like putting off packing up the house. I have slowly been going through a bunch of our stuff because we're gonna have a garage sale before we leave. There's no need to pack stuff that we don't even want and waste box space and U-Haul space when, you know, we don't need it and we don't want it. Plus, the money we make from the garage sale, we can put towards deposits on this house or whatever house we end up with, and a U-Haul and stuff like that. In these vlogs coming up, the house is gonna get more bare. It's gonna start echoing because the first thing I'm packing is the stuff off of the walls. I'm still going to do Etsy. I'm just gonna do it, you know, from a new house. I'm not gonna close the shop because my turnaround time right now is 4 weeks. I'm just going to get down to 0 orders, which I'm really close. I'm gonna get down to 0 orders and then I'm going to leave the turnaround time at 4 weeks in case I need that extra time. But I'm still going to be sending things out ASAP. Like, I'm not gonna wait until the 4-week line, so that when we move, I'll have time for internet to be connected and a PO box to be set up and all, you know, me to unpack my supplies and stuff like that. We're really excited. I'm just about done with laundry. All I have left are sheets because I have to stand up to fold those. I can't sit down and fold sheets. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to make this update video while I had laundry. We've been doing so much laundry. We let it pile up, and then when they were going to come show the house, we were like, crap, or take pictures of the house. We were like, crap, we need to finish this laundry. So I've been doing laundry all weekend. That is an update. Prayers for us that this house works out. If it doesn't work out, there are a few other houses that we have heard about, but they won't be available until August. So if that's the case, we're gonna have to stay with family, and I really don't want to do that because there's 6 of us, and you know, everybody's fine with us staying with them, but it's gonna be crazy if we have to do that. I would rather move there and have our own place right away so the kids can settle into a new town before starting school. And you know, Kamdyn's birthday is coming up right in the middle of all this. Well, his birthday is June 10th and we're moving June 1st. I want to get over there and get unpacked so that we can have his birthday party at our house. That's another exciting thing. We now don't have to look for a venue. I mean, we could have always done our kids' birthday parties at family's house because we have family that have big backyards and stuff like that, but it's so different when you can have your own kid's birthday at your own house. So it'll be his first birthday party. I started looking up decorations and stuff like that, and it's just gonna be exciting. Jaden. I just did the thing where I said all of my kids' names before I said the one that I needed to say. Anyways, like I said, wish us luck. Pray for us that this is as stressless as possible. Is that a word? Stressless? Anyways, pray for us during this move. Wish us luck. And yeah, I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.